Greetings, it's Todd Breckus, Chief Product Officer at Renaissance. I'm so thrilled today to be sharing with you the back to school roadmap for 2020. It's been an exciting time, but it's been a crazy time. With this COVID crisis, our mission becomes even more critical to accelerate learning for all. And we're doing that, and why our mission matters now more than ever is we're doing that to see that students deserve growth and to make sure that they can achieve their full potential, even when the school year is disruptive. We're also focusing on students so that students can learn better when we work together, when we all work together, when we have flexible opportunities, we have personalized instruction, and we're giving teachers and students just the right tools they need, just the right time. And lastly, we know that you as educators are under tremendous pressure to choose tools that will support you when you're working with their families, when you're working with kids in their figuring out Zoom and figuring out where all these tools and these ideas are. And we know that equity becomes a critical challenge at this time, but we want to help you. And that's why our mission at Renaissance is still to accelerate learning and help us all work together. So this gives us a little bit of information more about our free programs for remote learning, Myon News, and Freckle. And if you haven't already taken advantage of these great programs during this time of remote learning, we really encourage you to do so. And it's free of cost and our gift to you as you're working through these difficult times. And all you have to do is click a button, fill out a quick form, and we're going to get you free access. And hopefully this helps in this time. With Freckle, what we did is we removed the limitations on assignments, and we created unlimited assignments for the work at home period. So you can sign up for free and get unlimited assignments. And this way your students can have all the adaptive practice, the facts, the number facts, etc. And you can do those assignments. We're going to keep that on through June, and we'll reevaluate as we get closer to June. And further, we've got resources for you as educators on AR and on STAR. So finding ways to turn the IP restrictions off, figuring out how to decide if you're going to use assessments from home, and walking through those conversations with your administration. We've also got a section with some videos, some live videos about quizzing from home and what goes through that. And finally, an administration guide for this remote testing idea with STAR, including family letters and guiding families at home through assessment. So take a look at those resources if you haven't already done so. But now let's look forward, because I think we're all ready to look forward after being stuck in front of our screens and in our home offices, as I am today. I am so excited about what our teams have been working on. I feel like we've gotten more productive since we've been working at home. So let's not tell our CEO that, but we actually have gotten a lot done this season, and you're going to see tremendous value in our products increase over the next weeks and months to come. So the purpose of this call is really to share everything with you. As I've done in multiple quarters, I've got so much to share that I don't have time to interview anybody on our team. I'm just going to crank right through these great ideas that are coming out. So let's start with the Renaissance Growth Platform. Our key pillars of this platform is powerful analytics, seamless interoperability, and enhanced infrastructure. All of that together should drive better student growth, our Renaissance Growth Platform. We've got a great roadmap lined up for you, and we've organized these by quarters like we've done in the past. And quarter 3 is July, August, and September releases. So that's what we consider quarter 3. I also may be sharing on different slides some of the past things we've done as well. But we've got so much on the growth platform that I wanted to just highlight these 4 items here. We launched a partnership with Sadlier, the largest Catholic education publisher in the world, expanding our clever integrations and a single access point for Renaissance products. I'm actually going to show you a few slides about how our products are coming together, and also expanding our rostering capabilities for administrators. So rostering, we know it's an important point. It's a pain in the you know what. Anyway, but why you should be happier this fall with our rostering situation and our overall setup at Renaissance. 1, roster once. No more rosters for Myon, for Freckle, for Accelerated Reader, for STAR. Roster in one place. Simple one-time setup. We're expanding this self-service tool, a single access point, and no more student account linking where the students have to find their own access to the accounts. I know that wasn't working for you, and we've heard you, so we're going to be simplifying that. Also, adding all of our products to the Renaissance Growth Platform homepage, and that homepage having the tiles ready for you to click on and access at any time. You'll see on this page Accelerated Reader, Myon Reader, Freckle. You'll see even SchoolZilla on our page, as well as all your STAR apps as well. So super excited that these are coming together as one. And now making it easy to navigate between our products. We know that if you're a STAR and an accelerated reader user, you've been used to this. You're used to working with those two products in the same environment. And now we can connect Freckle and Mayan and SchoolZilla similarly to what we do with accelerated reader and STAR. Again, the reason we are all doing this is because we're expanding our growth alliance, our vision in the industry to connect apps together, not just our own apps, but other apps out there in the ecosystem. So whether that's your student information systems, whether that's other assessment systems, whether that's content partners like HMH or Edgenuity or Admentum, we want this continued growth and this continued opportunity to be in alliance with other partners so that your data and your information comes together. And as I said, we're launching Sadlier and we're expanding our relationship with Clever. One point about Clever is there's really a great now integration of Clever through all of our products. And now with SSO and rostering through Clever, we're beginning to be able to see how you don't have to have separate instances of the Clever implementation from multiple products. And lastly, or the Sadlier point, that really excited that their textbook series and with math is launching, and it's, boy, it looks really great. The connection between STAR Math and the Sadlier Math curriculum. And for students using these textbooks, they'll be able to monitor their own growth as well as teachers be able to plan and analyze and support growth. So let's talk about STAR next, our leading product for assessment. It's done so well in the industry, and even though during this COVID crisis time, it's been a little bit unclear on what to do about STAR, I want to encourage you again to go back to that STAR Assessments at Home homepage, or Renaissance at Home homepage, and talk about STAR. But we really see STAR as a multiplicity of products coming together, and this is the biggest set of releases for STAR we've ever had. Reminder again, why we built STAR and why we keep building more to STAR. One, it's purposeful, it's proven, it's powerful, and it's predictive. Purposeful in that you're finding the right data at the right time, and you're going to see some really great features for how we're showing you purposeful data. Proven, backed by the research, continuing to get rave reviews at the research levels. Powerful in that it can do more than one thing. It is a multiple impact product that does maximum impact in minimal time. And finally, predictive, giving you the data to make quality decisions about where students and teachers should be spending their time. So big releases here. First, what we've accomplished. Actually, I'm going to show you a slide on each of these, so I'm not going to keep repeating myself on this slide, but there are 7 core things, 3 that we've completed or are completing right now, and 4 that are huge launches, new products like our CBM in Spanish that are going out to market, and we're really excited about that, and SchoolZilla blending in with STAR. So first, CBM, curriculum-based measures. This is a major new breakthrough for Renaissance, for you, and for the industry. We are bringing together a brand new curriculum-based measures product that allows teachers to measure things like oral reading fluency, rapid naming, the ability to find out what students know and don't know in reading and math very quickly in less than a minute of time with a computer, with print, or with one-to-one devices. Super easy to use and super effective. Now, you may have been using other products. The great news is this is free with our STAR 360 products and our STAR Elementary product, our STAR Elementary program. So if you have one of those packages, you get STAR CBM at no charge. So you might be using some of our competitive products out there, which is fine. You've used those for years. Now is a chance to bring all of that data into STAR and use it at no additional cost. So using STAR Adaptive and STAR CBM together allows you to meet a different assessment needs. It's a both and conversation, because both products have universal screening, progress monitoring, reliability, and validity. The and is STAR CBM now provides a one-to-one administration feature that we haven't had in STAR before. It provides single measure focus where you can focus on one single measure at about a minute or less. Fixed forms, 20-minute items, and response analysis, all available at the visual, at a simple visual form. So there's a new video on our website, as well as a booklet. So what does that mean for you when you go into your record book? If you're a STAR customer and you're already using it, you're now going to see CBM and CAT results, computer adaptive results, at the same time. And so seeing that across a student is a powerful, deep indicator of what students know and don't know. And I can't wait until we show you the next parts, which are SchoolZilla Starter. But so spend a second on this. Having a visual ability to see what specific individual skills and what broad skills are predictive in a state assessment is really, really important. And it's very important at this time where you're coming back to school and you want to know what, as we come back to school after being gone for so long, what did students have a gap in? What do they really need to focus on? And how do I ensure that I'm making progress on those specific skills? Super exciting for you and for us. Next, bilingual, Spanish expansion. So we are really the only K-12 assessment for bilingual learners that has been able to develop SGP and learning progressions. And these are two big things. Our learning progressions, as you know, if you're a STAR user, gives you the prediction of where students are across a continuum. And now we have that same continuum launching for Spanish. In addition, we're launching SGP, or Student Growth Percentile, for Spanish as well. And additionally, there's now equal reporting across Spanish and English, a huge request that's been made of many of our customers. I'm thinking I can see the faces of the customers that have shared with me the gaps that they've seen in Spanish, and we're finally getting there this summer with our releases. So in summary, the ability for Spanish students and English students to work together. Next, differentiating learning and expanding and using our products more easily. We have made some great user experience features like searching for groups, sharing for groups, building assigned by groups, solid new features that we launched in Q2, and we're really excited about the feedback we've gotten on that. We're also making it easier for you to create tests. Create your STAR custom tests just got easier. We've improved the workflow, we're improving search and detailed item previews. This went through a significant teacher review, and the teachers were like, this is worlds better than we've had before. So we're excited because many of our districts have wanted to use STAR Custom, but have struggled a little bit because of the difficulty of use. We've made it much easier. Now, finally, in assessment, I'm really excited because when we acquired SchoolZilla, and for those of you that may be watching for the first time or learning about Renaissance acquired SchoolZilla about 6 months ago today. 6 months ago, we bought a data management and analytics company called SchoolZilla, and we've partnered with them to blend SchoolZilla now into STAR for free at no added cost for all STAR users. We'll start with a pilot group and we'll continue to expand that to the entire customer base. And all customers will get their STAR data shown through these amazing widgets, like I'm demonstrating on this right side of the screen, that will show you proficiency, will show you SGP, will show you your top schools, will show you, allow you to set goals and see if you're achieving the goals of whether it's growth or whether it's specific scale score or whether it's percentile rank. So looking at all of those things together in a visual way will be connected now to STAR, and that's powerful. And it will also allow you to get a preview of SchoolZilla for your other products as well that you may want to bring in. So bringing SchoolZilla into Renaissance allows the Renaissance growth platform to add a major new dimension, which are powerful analytics. We talk about SchoolZilla in 4 key ways. One, the data, your data is centralized. It's centralized through a secure and safe interface that allows you to bring multiple products that you got in your district, including your student information data, your Renaissance data, and have that centralized. Second, it allows you to be perceptive, and not just you, the administrator, but also you, the teacher. Third, it allows proactivity. It finds trends and spots patterns before the problems occur so that we can help early achievement happen faster. And lastly, it's equitable. It aligns all of your districts around what's really happening. I've been in multiple staff meetings as an educator going, wasn't that student at this level or weren't they here? And now having this all in front of you, you're making the decisions together about data and really driving towards that common goal of improvement. So SchoolZilla's had a great rollout. We've added the Skyward student information system. We've expanded the reports, as you saw, for STAR. We're launching SchoolZilla in the UK, and we're also expanding Mayan and Freckle and expanding our SchoolZilla connector library as well. So let's move on to Accelerated Reader, our legendary product that's done so many great things through the years, that we have really great new updates for Accelerated Reader as well. Just to remind you again that what we built Accelerated Reader to help guide students on personalized goals, to engage them in reading, to help them practice their reading skills, and to look at growth. And the great things are Accelerated Reader continues to expand, and we continue to invest in this product, even though it's 35 years old and it's not tired at all. It's actually getting a great new features and great new expansions. And this coming quarter is no different. As you know, we've been made more flexibility for the Accelerated Reader at home for students who want to take Accelerated Reader at home. And then we've included this reading practice example. I read with someone, I read by myself, so students can have that quiz taken in that model. We continue to add quizzes and continue to add more fiction and nonfiction. And obviously the most popular books get out fast. Here's an example of books that were out right at the time of their launch in English and in Spanish. And we're super excited about the integration of Mayan and Accelerated Reader, because now with Mayan, we've got live digital books that are in the front list of many publishers ready to quiz on right from the homepage of Accelerated Reader. Students can ask to be helped to find a book, and they can read one right now with the click of a button. And they can continue to take their quizzes right from there as well. And this removes the barriers that students have had to jump between platforms and be confused by things. And finally, we brought back reading snapshots so that we are, some of you may have heard them called widgets. We're calling them reading snapshots, but this gives you the bragging rights to share about your students in your district and how amazing they're doing with reading. So let's talk about Freckle. Freckle's been a fun product to be part of, and we're celebrating 1 year this month of our partnership with Freckle, and we're so thrilled that they've joined the team and they've just become the team, and the team around us together is Freckle by Renaissance. The point of Freckle has been to differentiate the learning and the instruction, to engage students deeply with motivated practice, and to give insights to educators right away to pinpoint specific areas and actually do something about it. And then effective, we're seeing the great growth of mastery of skills and standards for students in a pretty immediate way. And the students who are using STAR and Freckle together can see that culmination of effectiveness. Again, solid roadmap for Freckle of the things we've done. Just a recap, we improved the middle school experience. We added a middle school experience. We opened it unlimited assignments. We're adding state test alignments. We started with Texas and we're doing all states. And we're integrating STAR reading and Freckle this month, and single sign-on and rostering with RGP by June. And lastly, these 3 new features that I'll talk about in a little bit. First though, this middle school experience, super cool. Just gives kids that felt this was a younger product a much more modern look for them if they're grade 6 and above. We've also expanding the state standards as well as international standards, and adding this capability for STAR reading to place right into Freckle. In addition, we're building more math content from Accelerated Math. So we're actually taking content from math in Freckle, and then it's also being incorporated into this mobile responsive user interface. So this gives kids a chance to use their phone with Freckle, and that's such an easier opportunity, especially in this work from home situation. Sorry, I skipped ahead too. This high school math content is just being converted over to Freckle as well. So this will help for those customers that have loved Accelerated Math. We're moving all that great content into Freckle as well. And that will happen over the summer as well. And then Mayan. With Mayan, our pillars are to help kids have choice, to engage them in deeper reading engagement, actually with the digital tools like audio and close reading tools, to help them learn new skills and curriculum and knowledge, and then to grow and see their growth and celebrate their achievements. With Mayan, we've also had a strong Q2 of product releases, and Q3, we have great plans, and some of you have already seen the integration between Mayan, an accelerated reader. Here's just one more slide on how STAR powers Mayan in the interface. Super cool here. You have what we've always had, which is the Lexile, but now we also have STAR data coming in and allowing students to see how they're doing on their STAR scores in correlation to how their reading behaviors are and their reading habits are. Super fun way to visualize that for students. And as I showed you before, Mayan and AR integrating together to make that ability to bring the digital and the print right at the surface for students. And lastly, to personalize the recommendations for students, we're able to show detailed reporting right to the teachers to help them see what personalized reading habits are doing in their classroom. Oh, and not lastly, we have more books coming, more books, 5 new publishers. I really love the Peek-a-Peck, which is a social emotional learning series that we just launched, as well as lots of new nonfiction and fiction stories. So I know it's a crazy time, and I know that you as educators are doing a lot to just keep learning going. And I just want to thank you. I want to celebrate you, and I want to get you excited about what's coming at Renaissance. And if you have any ideas or questions or suggestions, please reach out to us on this website. Thank you so much.